So mixed numbers, that's what we are doing today, and improper fractions. Improper means which are not proper. Okay, so that's our topic for today, for right now, for today. So mixed numbers, so a mixed number is a sum of a whole number, right, and a fraction. So there's a whole number part and there is a fraction part. Let us do an example just to see how it goes. So we'll see how it looks like first, right? So, and then we will show how to go about it. Like, what do you do to change it to improper fraction, okay? So if you have 3/1/5, right? So basically there's a 3, which is a whole number, and then there is a 1/5, right? So we are dividing it into 5 sections here. So this, I'm just highlighting that one. So that's a full, that's another full. So that's 1 plus 1 plus full, right? So that's 3. Now in the last box, we're going to only highlight how many? Just 1. So this is a representation, like a visual representation of 3/1/5. All right. So if you count all the rectangles, the skinny rectangles, the highlighted ones, how many rectangles are there? So let's count them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? So if you count them, you're going to get 16 of those, so that the 3/1/5 as an improper fraction can also be written as 16/5, okay? So we're going to now learn how to do the procedure. How do we change from one form to another form? So how do we change from mixed number to an improper, not by the drawing method but the procedural method? Okay, so we are learning how to write a mixed number, let's say 4/5/8, as an improper fraction. All right. And then we're going to also learn, so let's first of all learn this. So what happens is that you multiply the 4, if you were to change it, there are 2 ways of doing it. So what I'm showing here is a different way, and then there's another way that I can teach you. So if you were to combine them, you need to find the LCM of 1 and 8. So the least common multiple of 1 and 8 is 8. If you do your LCM procedure, you can see that. So what we need to do is make both of them denominators equal to 8, so that we can get same denominator. And once we have the same denominator, we can combine those fractions. So that's going to give you 32/8 plus 5/8. So when you add them, you're going to get the answer as 32/8 plus 5/8 is 37/8. So basically you had 4/5/8, and that can be turned into 37/8. So it turns, this is the mixed number, which is 45/8 or 458, which is a mixed fraction or a mixed number. It can be changed to improper fraction. And by improper, basically mean that the denominator is bigger, the denominator is smaller than the numerator. So numerator is way bigger than the denominator. So that's an improper fraction. Okay? Or improper fraction or improper number. Alright, so now we're going to do the other way around. How do we change an improper fraction to a mixed fraction? So how do we do the vice versa? How do we do the other way around? Okay, so for that, there's going to be another procedure. Again, we can do visually, but we are trying to do procedure here. So how to change an improper fraction, right? How do we change an improper fraction into a mixed number, right? Okay, so to a mixed number. All right, so what we do is, so we have, let's say another number, so 19 divided by 7, or so 19/7, which is, and we want to change it to a mixed number. Okay, so it's an improper fraction. So we'll do long division. So we divide 19 by 7, right? Do you see that? And when you do that, you're going to get 2 as a quotient, 5 as a remainder. So the quotient comes in the front, and then you have the quotient comes in the front, which is the mixed number. When you write it down, so quotient comes in the front, which is 2, right? So it's always quotient, which is the 2, which goes on the top, and then you have the remainder over the divisor. So that's how the setup is. And I put an I because it's a divisor, not a dividend. So I just put a DI. Just remember that whatever you divide by, the 7, which is the number you're dividing by, that becomes the denominator. All right. Okay, great.